minuscule. I mean, like, even if you don't just die, sometimes you just heal and it's fine, right? And then you come back later. But we didn't have the healing. We didn't have enough to fight for board either. Well, it's not fighting for board actually. I mean, Zyrel isn't the only fighting for board, but I would have coined out a 6-drop, like a light shower there if I had it too. He was playing Control Priest. Switcher is actually a liability in this matchup. I could not play Switcher at all, but I think my hand's too slow not to. Okay. The reason I'm hesitant to play it is because if I draw Svalna and they coin like a Plague Spreader, that's a way to lose the game. Look at this 5-head play, okay? This is gonna be very, very advanced tactics. Super advanced tactics. I flash heal my face. I play the Zyrella. Theo's a smart guy. Theo's gonna say, oh, Zyrella has 6 health. Okay, this is when I Theatar. And then I will take the Svalna and I will say, I do not have a Svalna in my hand. Please leave my game. And then we win, because after Theatar is gone, there's no way for them to reliably disrupt us. Now, he might just not have Theatar, but if he has Theatar, this baits him into playing it. Oh, that's not Theatar. Looks like I'm using a Ruin here. Hitting there means he can play Githonara, but his hand's full. It means I can play it and then hit something else if I want to. I'm not playing Switcheroo until I can play Svalna on the same turn. Catch up with me. You think he runs Drown? If he runs Drown, it's a problem. Is he really taking for Infinite Priest? Probably not. Down. Probably not. I could technically win without the Radiance, it just gets very hard. I could still get Theatard, but I'm almost certain he would have played Theatar if he had it on 5, and since then he's had time to play it. After turn 6, you could say he didn't have it, but since turn 6, he just has top decks, so it's very unlikely he has Theatar. The reason I'm saying that is because if I go Switcheroo, play the Svalna, he could still Theatar the Vision, but the chances of Theatar being in his hand are very, very small, so I'm not going to play around it. Okay, that is a way this can go poorly, sure. It's very hard for me to kill off my own Radiant now, too. Yeah, that really sucks. We can still win this game, but now I have to sit here and play for half an hour, which is really frustrating. I also don't have removal, which is a bit of an issue. I just dump the animate deads because they're not useful then, right? I actually, the thing is I don't want small death rattles. I only want big death rattles, right? Because the way I'm going to win this game right now is by trading amulets. The only downside is now I have to wait half a fucking hour. It really sucks my Svalna was so deep, because if my Svalna wasn't that deep, we could have just drowned the Radiant. Oh well. Sure. I'd probably just take that. That seems good for me. Can't play right now, but that's fine. Is a death useful for me? It can be useful for me. This actually costs mana, so I'm just gonna dump it now. Oh, I don't want to sit here playing a fucking half-an-hour game, Theo. Why are you running Languagehacker? We hit the 2-4, it takes more power off the board. His deck does nothing? Well, since he's not running the quest, I think I can outvalue him, but I have to be careful because I've used Irella and 2 ruins for tempo. So I don't get overrun early, so I can play Svalna at my own leisure. Yeah, if this dies and doesn't get drowned, we basically just win the game. I could death that, but I want this to die. I don't think I need more of these. I think I have enough. I just want amulets. So I can just take random tempo. The tempo's bad. This probably gets Shadow Word ruined. I'm gonna save this for later when I need to dump it. I don't need to dump it now. It's gonna help me save mana later on when I want to actually trade amulets into my deck. Listen to the words I say. I think I don't want to play the Forge Fiend, actually. I think I just take a dumpable card. And And the reason why is when I play my amulets, I want my amulets to have rushers so I can actually deal with board. And that forgoes the need for me to pick removal. Probably getting Zarella here. I could have healed my own face to play a little bit around it, but like, I don't really care if they really want... Like, he can still Zarella if he wants to, so it's not super relevant for me to try to play around it. He actually just top decked Zarella, so that's unfortunate. I could drown a Zarella. That way I have an extra board clear. That sounds pretty smart. If I identity theft, I can steal his harvester. So it's very advanced. I really low rolled here. I mean, it was a 50-50, but it was a bad 50-50. So now I can steal his harvester so he can't steal a vision from me from his identity theft. Oh god, I did not want to play a fucking control mirror right now. These are games that I find incredibly interesting, especially after my standard win condition. Oh, fuck off, man. He just top decked it. Unfortunate. He's not playing Harvester of Envy here. Okay, it's a card that costs 7 or more mana. Looks like he's not playing Harvester this turn. Okay, good. Okay, this is very difficult, so give me a minute. I did not hit what I wanted to here. Taking his identity theft is good enough, right? I can't do anything about this anyways, right? That sucks. I really wanted to steal his harvester. Getting his Zarella is not bad, though. It gives me a lot of tempo. Fatigue is quite a big issue right now, but that's fine. Did you just top deck a second identity theft? He had a second identity theft in hand.
I'm in danger.
Do I just play Zarella? Because it forces him to play for tempo? No, I can use it as removal. Unfortunately, my hand kind of sucks. How good is my deck? It's absolutely worthless. So I can do this. I think I'm currently unfavored, but the fact that I have a vision puts me in a decent spot. The downside is that they have a harvester. God, his deck is so bad, but it's just actually decent in the mirror. I mean, Tic-Tac was doing well with Control Priest too. Maybe the deck's just not bad. But I think a lot of his tech cards are very unorthodox. He might not know about this Ass Lord, depending on his discovers. So there is a chance I just I mean, even if he does know about it, he has to respect it to some extent, right? I have 10 plus 16, 26. Like, he's close to death at any point if he doesn't do stuff. Top deck Whirlpool. That's fine. So I just play for tempo? Finley offsets fatigue. That could be very smart. And my next card will always be Vision of Darkness. Finley's actually very smart, but I lose my identity theft and whatnot. I think I just start playing Astalors. He shouldn't have too much healing, so I can actually try to kill him over a couple of turns. 2 Whirlpools are gone.